Updated February 22, 2019, 19 hours 25 minutes and 10 seconds. New Zealand's Prime Minister has escalated the dispute with Australia over criminal deportations, warning the policy is having a corrosive effect on the relationship between the nations. Key points. More than 1,500 New Zealanders have been sent home after committing crime. SMS Ardern says many deported people moved to Australia as children. Morrison says the Australian government's policy will remain in place. Successive New Zealand governments have complained about Australia's policy of deporting non-citizens who have committed crimes. More than 1,500 New Zealanders have been deported since the government toughened its approach. But Jacinda Ardern said many of those deported had spent most or all of their lives in Australia, and had no real ties to New Zealand. In my view, this issue has become corrosive in our relationship over time, Ms. Ardern said at a joint press conference with Morrison in Auckland. I made it clear New Zealand has no issue with Australia taking a dim view of newly arrived non-citizens committing crimes, but equally the New Zealand people have a dim view of the deportation of people who moved to Australia as children and have grown up there. Policy to stay in place. Morrison, many of the New Zealanders who have been deported across the Tasman have also gone on to commit crimes, deepening Wellington's frustrations. Mr. Morrison emphasized the policy was not targeted at New Zealanders, and promised to manage individual cases sensitively, but he made it clear the coalition would not abandon its deportation policy. We will seek to manage these issues sensibly, but Australia will always be a country under my government which will treat the seriousness of the integrity of our immigration system very, very seriously, he said. Both leaders also emphasized that Australia-New Zealand ties remain strong, despite the deepening dispute. Topics: law, crime and justice. Crime, immigration, New Zealand, Australia. First posted February 22, 2019, 17 hours 28 minutes and 26 seconds.